Hey guys, TurkeyChampion here, and today, this is a new series, FIFA 14 Squad Rivals. This is a series where I play 3 games with 2 teams. They're either going to be bronze, silver, or gold, or they could be bronze, silver, like bronze gold, silver gold, bronze, silver gold. Could be anything, but they have to be the same. Have to cost around about the same price. Like today is 40k and below bronze teams. So yeah, let's go in and look at the first team, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this series, guys. So drop a like, suggesting teams, and yeah, let's get into the video. So here is Team 1, a SPL bronze team. Hope you can see the screen, guys, of the team. If you don't know who the players are, the goalkeeper is Langfield, the centre back is Kerr, right centre back is Hector, left centre back is Gunning, then Wild, then Wild on the left, Jack on the left centre mid, then Osborne on the right centre mid, then Matson on right mid, Gould at cam, Josh McGuinness at striker with Sif C. And yeah, let's go getting to the clips of this team's gameplay, guys. So we go into the gameplay of the SPL team, and you see Jack there taking it past 2 players and then finessing it, but it just going to the keeper, Vorm. But I hit it with Osborne, another save with Vorm. It's very inconsistent, but then Jack hits a boomer with his weak foot as well. Like, little layoff free kick, beautiful. But then Sif C hits it, goes to Vorm, and then go back to McGuinness, who hits a header away. Like, this team, very, very good at hitting the target. But that's it. It can hit the target, which is a problem. I don't like that it can only hit the target. Like, annoying that Gould missed that one there, but oh well. Like, hitting the target is a specialty, but they were struggling to get it in. Like, but fair enough. This was against a gold team, this game, and but after this, from this clip here, it's back against bronzes, and McGuinness misses, which is very annoying. I want this team to. This team did well, but they're not clinical. They're not very clinical. Some players are clinical, like Gould from outside the area, very clinical, because he has 5-star skills, which is a very, very good thing. Like, look at his shot here. He whacks that with his weak foot, but then again, 5-star weak foot kind of means that you don't really have a weak foot, which is really good. Literally, how he hit that so perfectly was insane. Like, look at that. He takes it past one, hits it with his weak foot, booms that in the top corner. He done that another time off camera. That was amazing. But this goes in, which is, I would say, is pure luck. But McGuinness, you could put on McGuinness's insane positioning. Like, I bought him because he has very good physical stats, but he didn't do the job. Like, at the end of this video, I'll be doing the top 3 for all 3. I'm either going to do it for both teams or just for one, or just for both of them together. But you see Kerr here. I'm not being funny. I think he's glitched, because he is the best player I have ever used. I didn't find many clips of him, because he's a defender, but you know, if you play with him, you'll notice how good he is. Like, he can defend. He's one of the best players on the ball I've ever used, even though he's a centre-back. I don't really know where it came from. Look at this here. He chases the ball down, passes it to Wild. Wild fucks up, but he kind of chases it back, and doesn't matter. Nothing really happens in the end from that. But look at this. Kerr intercepts the ball. Lovely bit of strength. Throws his body past Salah. Keeps chasing it, but flies it into Gunning. Gunning with a good interception. Gunning, amazing chip through ball over to Josh McGuinness. But McGuinness here, not strong enough, but I get lucky. He goes to Sif C, and Sif C puts that in the back of the net. That's beautiful there. See, that's really good team play. And then Craig Wild takes a dive in the box, which I laughed so much when he did that. But fair enough. I bang it against the bar. That's not the player's fault. That's my fault, obviously, because you control the free kicks. You can't really blame it on your team. I just was too cocky and put too much power on it, and I flew against the bar. But the rebound didn't come, which was annoying. But oh well, it's still a good team, this one. But then McGuinness goes through, he shoots, and he hits the post. Like, I've hit a post quite a few times in this video, but here we see Josh McGuinness use his physical strength to hit it right against the keeper. Like, the way he chased the ball down was beautiful, but couldn't finish it. But then he gets the ball again. McGuinness fucks up again. But we get lucky. The ball flies up to Mats, and then he shoots it at a player. That's technically an own goal because it wasn't on. I don't think it was on target, but you know, it doesn't matter. And then Sifsy skies it. That's annoying that Sifsy skied that because he's a good player. Sifsy, he shouldn't be doing that. But then McGuinness gets a goal. That was beautiful. McGuinness there getting the goal. What a header, actually. That was insane. But then Sifsy chips it, flies to goal. Goal with the overhead kick. Sifsy shoots, and he's offside. That's a bit annoying, literally. Like, you see with this team, they're very good at getting the ball on target. On target is good, and inside of the box, it's not clinical enough, this team, which is very annoying. And that's the last clip, guys. And yeah, we're going to move on to the hybrid team. So we move on to the next team, team number 2, which has got Hassan in goal, the 6'6" Lebanese and beast. Boom, could be related to him. I'm half Lebanese. That's how we do this shit. We've got Bredemar at right centre back, Hamoud at right back, Jurgensen at centre back, left centre back, Christiansen at left back, Josh King at left mid, Landu. CDM left, and Majelda at right CDM, Asante at right mid, Toussaint Ricketts at striker, with Frode Jonsson in form. This team costs around about 40,000 coins, consists of 3 leagues: Empire Championship, Swedish League, and Tippen League, and I'm not really sure what this Swedish League is called. And yeah, it's a good team and varies between three or 4 nations: Ghana, Norway, Canada, and Lebanon. And then let's get into the clips here, and we see another pattern with the bronze players. They can put the ball on target, but they can't finish the ball, which is a massive problem in these. And this is against bronze players as well, so it's not like I'm playing against like Courtois and the Manuel Neuers making super saves, because it's not. And seeing Frode Jonsson fuck up that so badly that it needed to go in, but then he could redeem himself by doing headers like that. If you don't know, he's got 97 jumping. That's the main reason why he's there, is because I really like Caracciola when I had him last year, and I thought he could be like him, but he kind of doesn't really suit up to big old Caracciola. But then you see Toussaint Ricketts here. I show him outstrengthening a defender, but kind of gets it's kind of weird. I wouldn't give that as a red card or any day. It's kind of lucky that I got given that. And yeah, and we nothing happened from the free kick, so I don't put it in. And yeah, it's really good for putting this team. It's annoying, like it can put the ball on target. Like here again, Josh King nearly going for a screamer, doesn't put it away, which is annoying. But this is the game. This is the last game I played with it. You see a lot of good stuff there. Like you see Frode Jonsson hitting the bar, absolutely unlucky as fuck. But then you see Toussaint Ricketts doing amazing work with the ball, just dribbling around 2 or 3 players, and then crossing to Frode Jonsson, and he can position himself so nicely in the box there to a way that he can just header a ball in just in an insane manner. Like there again, he hits the bar, but then we see Toussaint Ricketts trying to do a Frode Jonsson header, but obviously he's not going to have such a powerful header, and he's going to save it. But we see Ricketts redeem himself with an absolute screamer of a near poster, and then scoring another one, which kind of, I'd say he scuffed it. Like that's a scuff. You wouldn't give that as a good goal. It's appalling, I'd say. Literally, that shot was absolutely dreadful. When you look at that, like the shot, he scuffs it so badly, and we see another good display of aerial ability with Frode Jonsson. Like that's where he's strongest, in the air, because he has 86 heading. And you see Asante there, a guy I really struggled to use, and just doing a little ball roll, simple ball rolls, and scores. And then we see Ricketts, a man with 93 pace, using strength to win the ball and just to go through. That's what I like to see. Look at him. He used that strength so perfectly, and then we see Asante score a boomer, which kind of annoyed me because I didn't like him in any way, except for this last game. Literally, I had this team 10 games. I fucking hated Asante, except for the last game. Quality. Hit a boomer, got 2 assists. Literally, that's an amazing goal. So yeah. So now we move on to the best players, and we start off with Toussaint Rickett, the 93 pace striker from Canada. He played in the hybrid team, and I thought he was an outstanding player. Putting goals away was a good special of him. Physically amazing, having 93 pace and 70 strength, and it felt good. He was good. Really just needs to be better in the air, and otherwise he was a top quality player. I hope you go buy him. He is 800 coins. So yeah, let's move on to number 2. So we go on to number 2, which is Ryan Jack, the centre mid who played in the SPL team. He was definitely my favourite of the midfield. He's the best midfielder I've used in a bronze category this year. He can control the ball very nicely. He's very good at holding up play, putting passes over. That shot he fucking put away, which he fucking would. That was a weak foot as well, and only had 55 shot. He did that absolutely perfectly. He's all-rounded. Literally, look at those stats. They're all-rounded. That's 55 shot. That's kind of getting covered up. So I thought he deserved number 2 spot, as he made very little mistakes and put a lot of good plays in for the team when using him. I highly enjoyed him, and I hope you go pick him up sometime soon. So we move on to the number 1, which is Fraser Kerr, who was absolutely godlike. Off camera, because there weren't many clips of him. He was a god. He would save every fuck up that Hector or Gunnan would make. He'd sprint back, stop the ball. Like, he would make Lukaku. He would stop Lukaku in this spot. No shadow of doubt. He would sprint, take his legs out, take it for the team. Best defender I've used so far this year. He dominated the backline. He took control. He's amazing on the ball for some reason. You saw the little clip of him taking the pass like 3 or 4 people. That is just insane. Good in the air. Good, quite quick. And yeah, these are my top 3 players. And let's go on to the squad final review. So we're starting off with the SPL team, which got 3.5 out of 5 for performance. Mainly that the strikers were retarded and couldn't finish for shit. They were not finishers. The defence, on the other hand, were top quality. If we were marking the defence, I put that as a 4.8 out of 5. If this Hector could stop making a little fuck up, and say it was like Kerr and like Gunnan was just as good as Kerr, that team would be a 5 out of 5, no doubt. Yeah, the midfield was insane. Obviously, you got very pacey wingers like Kerr, Wild and Matson, 90 pace each. So they're up and down the pitch like absolute rapid motherfuckers. And the midfield and having Jack banging balls over the top, that's where we were strong. But kind of fucked up with the strikers, so that's why I gave it a 3.5. And we go with value for money for 4 out of 5. As you can still win games with that team if you're playing over bronze teams, but only problem is that it costs about 15k, that team, and I'd say that's not as much as you want to be spending for a bronze team, and it did the job. It only be for its price. 4 out of 5 is a good amount, I'd say. But we move on to the hybrid team. So I gave that a 4 out of 5 performance, as all round it was more solid. As midfield was good. Landu and Magelda obviously super strong, being really high rated. Defense obviously not as good, very a bit shaky with like Brenamo and who is he, Jorgensen. But the key thing was the strikers were good. Toussaint Ricketts and Frody Johnson could finish, but what let the team down was the value for money. The 2 out of 5 I gave it, as team costs 40k, and if you want to buy it now, it's 50k, because Frody Johnson is 30k, and the team costs 20k to build, so you're kind of fucked there. So that's why I put it as a 2 out of 5 value for money. Like, if you're spending 40k on a team, you could build like a pretty decent BPL team there. Really sweaty. They have like players like Fellaini, Benteke, and that's why I put the value for money very low. And the winner is obviously the SPL team, just because of it's like 3 times as cheaper. did just as well, just not as good. If you can find a striker who can score, go out and finish that team. Like, make a hybrid, kind of maybe try and slip in Nigel. You can't, because obviously we've lost. If you slip in a silver player up there, you'll easily win, but then again, it kind of ruins it. So yeah, winner is the SPL team, then the old hybrid team. So yeah. This series will be going on weekly, as it'll take me a while to get the clips. So yeah, please like, subscribe in a bit, guys, for some more squad rivalries. Suggest in the comments what teams you want me to build in the next episode. And just a quick note, it's silver. So yeah, let's do this.